Cleo and I have made it to our campsite. Look at this. It's nice, right, Princess? That's our little cooking area. This is our campsite. Pretty nice. I like it a lot. So does Cleo. So yeah, we are about to go explore. Damn, tripping and shit. We're about to go explore. Right, Princess? I really enjoy campsites where there's like no one around, because then Cleo's able to explore. She doesn't have to be held hostage by, her leash and being in the van. I was thinking about how long we were gonna stay here, and it's not gonna be that long because, one, we don't have cell service. I mean, we have enough service so we can make phone calls. I've been able to talk to my mom. I've been able to talk to my husband. And yeah, so we're able to make phone calls. I want to be comfortable and make phone calls at any time, not if I have, a signal like right here. So yeah, we won't stay long. We are headed to another destination. And what else was I about to say? And we're right in town, not even 5 minutes away from where I am. So anything you can think of, any restaurant, any store, Whole Foods is like 5 minutes away. The only other place I've ever seen like that has like a whole town that's like down the street when it comes to a state park or a national park is Arches National Park. Everywhere else is kind of like in the middle of nowhere, but Arches National Park, they have a whole town as soon as you exit the park. I was completely shocked and thrown off by that. So yeah, this state park is really cool. Franklin Mountains State Park. So I have to come back here because I gotta spend more time here and be prepared. I want to come back here with my husband and my best friend, because this place is really nice.
What would the present moment feel like if you didn't string it together with a thread of past? What would the present moment feel like if it wasn't the starting point for your idea of future? What would the present moment feel like if you played with the idea that this moment is all there ever? How would right now register if it didn't come with the responsibility of what you will do next or what has already happened? What if you played with the idea that life is not a string of events, but a single frame film? And what we perceive and communicate to be the next moment is just another single frame film, unique, independent, and standing on its own volition. What if we disconnected the frames? What if you only considered your life to be the current scene? And as soon as this scene is over, it is let go forever. What if you remembered nothing? What if you fantasized nothing and stayed right here? How would now feel?
So this is the aspect of van life that I love, because I get to really I'm at the top of my van and Cleo's down there and she's exploring. But she likes to explore places and things that she has to fight. Like she wanna fight. She got into the fight with the jackrabbit I told y'all about in the middle of the night at Joshua Tree. And the jackrabbit stole her Kong. And actually, two jackrabbits stole her Kong in different locations. I can't remember the second one, but I'm constantly having to buy Kongs because she's getting into arguments with things at nighttime. Cleo, whatever you're doing, just stop. Just stop. Come from over there. Come on. Come on. Like I was saying, this is the aspect of van life that I enjoy because I get to be still in nature and really explore just the experience of being still, the experience of being silent, and the experience of nature and sunsets. And there's a lot of hurry up and wait. There's a lot of get up and go in the van life experience because you have to drive to certain places. And especially if you're a person who likes national parks. If you're a person who's just in the city, then your experience may be a lot different. But I like national parks, which are very few and far between. State parks as well. So when I finally do get to spaces like this, like state parks, it's rewarding. And right now, I really feel like I just got a huge reward for driving 4 hours today, which is my limit. I'm not going over 4 hours, but I do feel like I got a very beautiful reward for following my intuition, for letting my spirit and my soul guide me, for doing what I said I was gonna do, taking my time. And I also started thinking too, like, I've told y'all that I don't care for like the driving aspect, and it takes like 15 to more hours just to get out of Texas. So what I was thinking about doing, since I travel in my van, I don't live in my van. I live in my van as I travel in my van. What I was thinking about doing is when it's time for me to leave Houston, if there's a place that I want to go that's extremely far, instead of like driving that way or driving back, one or the other, to have my van shipped. So like I really want to go to Montana, to Glacier National Park. And I'll more than likely drive there. But when it's time to come back, oh shit. There go a rabbit. Cleo. No. The goddamn rabbit wanna come run and stop in the middle of the street. Oh, she don't see it. Oh, cool. She don't even see it. The rabbit is literally sitting in the middle of the street. It's not a big jackrabbit though, but it is a rabbit. But Cleo's over here sitting down like she got some sense. So we good to go. I don't really have nothing to worry about. I'm chilling up here. Because, I mean, I'm on top of my van. I would have to get on my ladder, rush down. The good thing is there's nobody here. So ain't no cars coming through or nothing like that. Like, there's no busy access space here at all. So we chilling. But like I was saying, I was thinking about actually having my van shipped back home. So having the experience of driving through and, exploring. But when it's time to come home, that shit ain't fun driving back home, because you're not exploring when you coming home. You're just trying to get home. So like, for example, right now we went through Texas, New Mexico, Phoenix, to California and to the, national parks there. And then Thanksgiving's coming. So my husband's coming to town and I'm having like Friendsgiving and my whole family gets together, as opposed to cutting my trip short and, just having to leave ahead of time so I have an ample amount of time to drive home and still not rush it. I'm just going to have my van shipped. That way Cleo and I can really enjoy our time on the road and we don't have to deal with the hassle of driving back home. In my opinion, it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. I'm going to do what works best for me. I don't mind driving there, but driving back don't sound like fun to me. So as long as I'm traveling in my van and I have somewhere else to be. So the difference that I realize is when I see a lot of people in van life, I don't really hear them talking about getting back home to their family. It's like they either travel with their husband, travel with their boyfriend. Maybe they're close with their family, but they only talk on the phone. I don't know other people's situations, but I actually have great friends at home that I'm with a lot. Like we have events, we do things back at home. My family gets together randomly, like sporadically, not sporadically, but randomly, just for barbecues or just for random come overs or cousin trips. So I actually have a reason to be home. I don't have a reason to just be out and about and have no access to coming back home. So I've always had the dream to, travel and that be like my life. Yeah, I want to travel, but I also want to be able to come home if my friends are like, hey, we have an event. I want to go home and be a part of the event. All my friends going to be there. If my family's getting together for a barbecue randomly just because it's Saturday, I want to be there because my family is getting ready for a barbecue. So this is how I made the decision that travel full time is just not for me, because I have family and friends back home that I'm not attached to, but that I actually enjoy experiencing. And as much as I love my solitude and I love being alone, I also enjoy my community, which is my family and my friends. And we aren't together every single day, but my friends have events like every week. I don't go every week, but if there's a time that I do want to go, I want to be able to stop what I'm doing and go. And when you're traveling in your van and you're all the way in California or you're all the way in Montana, okay, I thought a sneeze was coming. It ain't coming. It changed its mind. So when I'm all the way in California, or if I'm in Montana or randomly in fucking Idaho, I don't know, bars, it would be difficult for me to attend these events or see my friends or see my family, because I would have to spend a few weeks driving back, which would be uncomfortable because you're driving back and forth, as opposed to being able to say, hey, I'm about to park this van and I'm gonna fly out there. That works for me. Or if it's like Thanksgiving, I'm spending a lot of time with my husband. I'm spending a lot of time with my family. I don't plan on getting back on the road because Christmas is right after, and I'm going to be with my husband for a long period of time. So there's no point in me parking my van. I would just have my van shipped back home. So what I'm doing is recalibrating how van life works for me and making my own damn rules. Making my way downtown, I'm walking fast and seasons pass and I'm home. And I'll miss you. And I miss you. And I wonder if I should fall into the sky. First of all, the bar of if I should fall into the sky, that's poetry right there. I don't know if that's actually what they said or if that's what I said. I could have made that line up off top, but if that's what they said, that line is low-key poetry. And we make fun of that song, but that's kind of tight. But yeah, like I'm saying, I'm just creating my own rule book of how van life works for me. And I think I was attempting to do that in the beginning, but I was already so burnt out by how I experienced van life the first time that I was just like, forget it altogether. I was moving too fast. I couldn't think straight and I wasn't listening to my spirit. But now my spirit is like, you having fun, but do you really want to drive back home? And I'm like, hell no. I sure don't. Thank you for putting that on my mind. So, yeah. I think that's the thing about everything in life, though. Well, I don't think, I know. Everything about life is creating your own rule book and doing what works for you. Everybody in society follows the masses. Everybody follows what they're supposed to do or what everybody else does. I don't have time for that shit. That what everybody else does not work for me. It never has. I've always danced to the beat of my own drum. And just giving myself permission to continue doing that in this new uncharted territory. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna climb down off of this van and let's make some s'mores. I have s'mores. It's cold in a bitch. It's cold as fuck up here. The wind has been beating my ass since we got here. It's pretty though. Look. Okay, I didn't know y'all was going. Okay. Y'all hear everything my tripod wants y'all to hear. But yeah. I have to sneeze and it's not coming. And right now I'm getting upset and annoyed because the sneeze is on its way, but it ain't coming. Y'all look at my precious princess. She's such a great doggy. Hey, Cleo. Woo! That was tight. I wonder if I should fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Because you know I'd walk across the miles if I could just see you. Tonight, tonight, Y'all didn't know I could hit that low tone, did you? So I thought I had it in me to make some s'mores, but it's cold. So we're about to get in the van and make some s'mores in the van. By the way, I've been wanting to wear this sweatshirt. No, it's a hoodie. I've been wanting to wear this for like 2 years. It's a Yellowstone sweatshirt that I got off the internet. It's thrifted. And I ain't never been to Yellowstone, but I just wanted to, when I was, getting ready to get my van together before I even left and traveled, I was just so excited about getting on the road and going to national parks. So I was like, every national park I go to, I have to have a national park sweatshirt. I didn't know any better. I didn't know that they sold that shit at the parks. So yeah, this is vintage. And today, while at this state park, which is Franklin Mountain State Park in Texas, I got another patch to add to my patches. They're not really adding up the way that I had hoped that they would, but it's a process. Enjoy the process. That's what I'm telling myself, to enjoy my process. Come on, princess. It's cold, girl. Come on. Let's close this thing up. Because, hold on. We Southern girl. Southern girl. We Southern girls, so we used to the heat. One thing about me, I'm so glad my husband wanted to move to Houston. Because I would have been struggling in New Jersey. I'd have been struggling in all that cold weather type of chica. I'm a warm-blooded. I need warmth. Okay? Get here, girl. Let me see how much propane I have.